No, it's a drop. It's actually designed to. So there's like the main ramp in the back, a couple doors in the front. So there's a couple ways out. There's the slightly drywalled over hole in the hull. You know, you could punch through if you had to.
Illuminatus.
Do we know what the grill looks like?
You've never heard of a briel.
Okay.
That was a,
good.
Yeah, that was a new word.
Yours is the dark as I.
Is it possible for you to suddenly make yourself look like the governor?
Or the aliens.
Yeah, I was thinking, do you have that skill to make us all look like the aliens?
Mass disguise.
I do have mass disguise.
Did you take it?
Well, I did just now. I hadn't got through my list yet. I was thinking, although that one seemed highly plausible, given that we're going to break into somewhere.
It did help us last game.
Let me just add this up because I want to make sure I got the right word.
Okay.
So it's.
So yes, you can disguise yourselves to. Glad you remembered that one before the bay doors open.
Yeah.
Yes.
It's like if
Alright.
we had super speed, I'd just want to whip out of there and, leave them with this empty shuttle. But
Okay, so can I set up the disguise so it sort of covers up the maple leaves, but nonetheless we get the benefits of translation, so we sound like aliens?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, they were all wearing the maple leaves on.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Oh, that's right. Okay.
So you're going to make the three of you look like alien soldiers?
I think that's.
And we had been
Maybe
able to
one of
kind
us be the governor on the bet.
That's a big gamble.
That's a big gamble.
But I did say that it was said that he is here.
It was said that.
I mean, I feel like this is going to degenerate into some sort of combat, essentially. Then this subterfuge is so horrible, but unless these aliens are remarkably dumb, where the subterfuge is going to go nowhere. But nonetheless, I think just looking like them has a substantial advantage, even if we can't be very subtle. Because it's going to cause confusion every time someone comes looking for us. It'll be, wait, are they them or each other them?
Okay.
I think it might be safest to have me look like the mayor and disguise me.
It would, okay, if we do that, well, we're supposed to bring someone back. So then we've at least brought someone back, and if it's the wrong someone, the other thing is, okay, we're doing that. We're gonna be soldiers, you're gonna be the governor.
Okay, is one of us going to look
Even
like
if-
a higher rank soldier? Because we did
I
kind
know, I
of
think we should
determine.
both be lame, because we know
Okay.
nothing.
And everyone else got captured.
And everyone else got captured.
And we
We
got
had
away.
to use the recall button, frankly, we've never been trained in its use. We're lucky we're here.
That sounds good. Perfect.
Alright, so that's our disguise. I will also set up an easy radio tap code to say they accepted the governor as the person we were supposed to grab.
They
So
haven't
you-
said that.
Well, no.
But
I'm
so
saying-
you can
I'm gonna-
tap it
so
out
I can
later.
tell. I'm setting up a tap code on my radio. I'm talking to
Iron Maiden.
Iron Maiden and saying, if I give you two short, one long, two short, that means
Okay.
that means our subterfuge of having the governor be the person we were supposed to pick up was successful.
Okay.
Meaning you should pay a lot of attention to the governor.
There is a complication with that.
Okay?
Because once you get inside the force field, your radios can't penetrate
The
it.
radio cuts out.
Sorry.
Okay?
It was a great plan.
It
All
was a
right.
great plan. I tried.
So before we open the doors and go out, my other question is about how easy it is to bail into astral space. Like, is that something where you just rip a hole and we all jump through, or is that like ritual casting?
It takes a minute.
Okay.
Yeah, it
We
takes
have
a
to
little
buy
time to
you
get
a
it
minute.
going.
Okay.
Now you had mentioned there were some difficulties or dangers associated with that. I don't know how dangerous it is. or
It wouldn't be your first choice. It beats re-entry.
Okay.
So.
But it means jumping out the airlock and
Exactly.
getting warm. Okay.
Right. Yeah. Yeah.
So-
if it gets there, we'll go into that. But.
As we approach,
Mhm.
how defensed does the hull look?
How
If for
much
some
armor?
reason I need to find myself on the outside of this ship, are there lots of little guns that are going to be shooting at me the whole time I'm out there?
Oh yeah, yeah. I mean, yes. It's obviously. a pretty
Like, is this
big
Enterprise where there's like the very, very big gun and the other two very, very big guns, or is this a whole bunch of little bitty guns?
This is your first spaceship. It's kind of.
Does
hard
it look
to say.
smooth or does it look
Bristly.
bristly?
Bristly would probably be a good description. There's a
So
lot of
more
stuff
like
that looks weapon-ish.
More Star Wars than Star Trek-ish.
Or more, yeah. Yeah, that's.
There are turbo laser batteries everywhere in this baffling
Right.
trash.
Yeah.
Don't ask why.
All right. Good deal.
Do we want to, the other question is, do we want to pretend you're unconscious? I'm just.
They might ask us where the guy with the Canadian accent was.
Let's go for that, for him initially being unconscious. He can wake up at any time, but if he doesn't start out unconscious, that can give yet more explanation as to why we are clueless.
I'm sorely tempted to knock you unconscious right now.
That might take too long.
All right.
And I want you to be able to run
Okay,
away.
so you are low-level alien mooks.
Yes.
You are the governor.
The
And-
High level unconscious mook.
Okay. Now, it is worth noting, you do have to turn off your force field to make that work. So, just so you know.
I assume it's pretty quick to turn back on though, right?
It is,
I
absolutely.
see on here.
Yeah, it's instantaneous to bring it back up. So.
Okay, so you're gonna be slumped. I'll carry him, you do the talking, or you wanna carry him?
I think you have skills related to doing the talking. I should carry him.
Okay,
Okay.
Great.
Strangely enough, I have a massive presence and absolutely no social skills.
Yes.
How that got through Bill, I don't know. But
No,
it
because
is.
you're intimidating, but yeah, you're not so good with people.
Once it gets past that point.
All you have to
It's
do is
mostly
stare
your
at
heart
them in just the right way and they'll
Well,
usually
and you're
take it.
hard to intimidate. That's the other
That's
thing.
good. It's presence defense too.
that's a good thing.
Okay, so the ramp opens and there's like a bunch of soldiers and some you know must be an officer because he's got braid up to here kind of thing. And as you come, the two of you come marching down. Basically, this officer is standing there, and he's only about like 5 feet tall, so it's not quite as impressive as he thinks he is. But he stands there and looks as you come down, and he's got some little like gizmo in his hand. And as you come walking down, he points it at you and goes, "Bleep bloop." Bleep
Do
bloop.
they have any of these? So there's a bunch of soldiers there. How many soldiers are there?
Probably about a half a dozen is all. They clearly are underestimating you again. But
Okay.
it looks more like not exactly an honor guard, but as much of a okay, let's they're coming in to check out the ship and so forth. They're not obviously here to arrest you, so that's
Okay.
good news.
That is good news.
And you're pretty sure they're pointing this at you actually. So you just got him slung over your shoulder. Is that how this?
Yeah, I
works?
mean, I'm
Okay, yeah. They're like bloop bloop. Thought you said you had captured the infiltrator.
I believe so.
Fucking incompetence! You got the wrong. It's just a normal human. What? Give me your serial numbers. And he comes up and points your numbers down.
And we give him.
We give him the numbers from our
He
prisoners.
just,
that
he
we
just
got.
shouts over you. He doesn't even let you know. You don't even have to talk because he's not letting you get a word in edgewise. You're like, oh, you idiot! You brought the wrong. You brought some normal human. I know they all look alike, but you were supposed to check. Or did you totally sleep through basic training? Forget it. Take that one down to the prison bay level, and then report to your sergeant major for disciplinary action. Just get out of my face.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
All right.
Does he indicate which direction the prison level might be, so we at least wander off in the correct direction?
Yeah. Get
Okay.
out of my face.
Okay.
Of course he has to
Walk
point.
that way
Yeah, so-
quickly.
All right.
Okay.
All right.
All right. So
Perfect.
describing. Okay. So there were like half a dozen aliens there. Did they seem to be walking around with their weapons,
So,
tech stuff?
yeah,
I don't know what they've got.
So now that you're off the boat bay, or out of the shuttle, you can kind of look around. This boat bay, there's several dozen drop ships and similar craft here.
Okay.
There's troops marching all over the place, and there's definitely one of these. We're marching everywhere because that's just how it works, and
Okay.
it doesn't look like everyone's actually pretty much here. Pretty much everyone is armed. I mean, they're
Okay.
pretty clearly on a war footing. Go figure.
Okay.
So yeah, there's the half a dozen that were right outside of your ship are there's dozens more wandering around in here. This bay is huge. I mean, it's several football field sized.
And
so.
what kind of other vessels are in the bay?
This bay is all drop ships. Actually, I think I said that wrong. So
Okay.
How many empty slots are there?
let's see, they lost 2, so yeah.
Basically two. Okay. So it does not appear that there are other drops in progress elsewhere that we're unaware of based on just tallying up
Here.
ships.
That is a good question, and you are correct. Yeah, it does appear that they have a full complement minus 1 or 2. You're kind
It's
of
hard to
you're
tell.
inferring, but
But they've probably got little yellow parking spots for them,
Yeah.
you know.
give me perception rolls, everyone.
Okay. That's off intelligence?
It is.
Perception 13. Woo, these guys continue to deliver.
You are perceptive.
By
Oh, wow. Okay.
Wow, it's almost like you guys are paying attention.
Yeah.
All right, and observed enough to know that I am slung over his back.
That's good. Okay, your eyes are still closed, so you're still in the plane.
4 here too.
Okay, so yes, you definitely you can figure out that they are clearly everyone's still kind of that they're spun up. There's still some of them are just coming back from the fight still. It does not look at the moment like they're saddling up for another drop.
Okay.
Okay, good deal.
So you mentioned that this bay was a couple of football field size. I'm just trying to. Okay, so if I had to guess how many individuals this ship contained, assuming it has like the same densities like a naval ship or something, how many people would I say this ship contains?
Well, okay, you have no idea, but based on those assumptions, it's probably several thousand.
Several thousand. Okay.
Could be hundreds, could be thousands. There's dozens here in this one room, so you got to figure.
Have I seen any people that don't look like they have some sort of military garb or insignia?
No, at least not here in the drop bay.
Okay. Which we're quickly scooting out of, hoping to get somewhere where we can.
It's very, if you want to just find a spot to get out of sight, you can do that.
Okay.
Are you able to change the illusion?
To make him one of
How
us.
flexible is the illusion to
I mean, okay, so it says,
Yeah, you can
Beyond
change.
me.
You can change it.
Right.
Change the effect of it. Give me a disguise roll if you want to do that, just to make him look like. Change it so he looks like a warrior.
okay.
I believe you have disguise under skills.
I do. I assume that's disguise aura.